you know, I re-recorded this like 3 times, and I just realized I was like a minute into my last recording. I realized it wasn't even recording. But what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today is Thursday, which means it's a new event week, and it's also a drip feed in GTA Online. I'm not going to go over what's triple money, what's on sale, and all that. This video is more or less about the car showrooms, and and the new car and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and just hop into it. So I don't know the name of this car. I'm not buying my game right now. I know it's based off of Mercedes. Don't crucify me in the comments. But it's about 2.2 million. And it's a decent car. It has some decent customizations. I like the look of it. It doesn't have a roof. Doesn't have like a windshield or anything. I think that's pretty cool. No windows either. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car. I'll probably have the name up on the screen right now. And it's $2.2 million. May as well cop it. It's a cool car. But no, I mainly want to talk about the showrooms, one being in Rockford Hills and the other car showroom being Simeon's dealership that we saw in story mode. And it's actually pretty cool. I actually want to talk about Simeon's dealership first, since that one actually has more to it than the Rockford Hills one. So Simeon's dealership, you can go inside through the front door, and there's cars, already modded cars, and you can go up to them and buy them. You can buy them modded, but I assume these aren't fully modded. Like, it doesn't have a fully upgraded engine, fully upgraded transmission, turbo, and all that good stuff. It looks like it's just like cosmetically modded, but like it's not fully modded. So you're gonna be paying a little extra besides on the website. And you can also test drive these cars, so you can like test drive them for 5 minutes in a free roam. I only did this invite only. I haven't done this in a public lobby, so I'm not sure if a player blows you up, if it will affect it at all. But yeah, you can test drive now. And I actually did crash the car earlier into the ocean, and I thought I'd be like paying like a penalty for it, but all it did was just tell me, oh, the vehicle is in return to Simeon's dealership, and no repercussions. So okay, cool. And yeah, you can wreck these cars as much as you want, crash them, whatever, and you can drive it for about 5 minutes. So you can either return it by holding Y or triangle on the controller, or you just drive back over there, park it in there. And it's pretty cool. You can see Simeon's interior, because we only saw this in a few missions in story mode, so it's pretty cool we can see it now. And I'm very impressed. Like they modded the cars. You can purchase them from the dealership, or you can test drive. That's pretty cool. They also moved the mission marker. Where you go up to the little yellow circle to start a Simeon repo mission. You can now just go in his office and do it instead of just like going to the parking lot. And Simeon is actually in the dealership, which is pretty cool. And you can see on the wall right here, it says Employee of the Month, and it's just him. I love that. It's so funny. But yeah, I like this dealership. I like the interior, and it's pretty cool. These are already modded. And you're gonna pay a little bit extra, but I don't think it's really necessary. If we're being completely honest, this whole thing is not necessary. Like we've been buying cars off the websites for years, and they're just now adding dealerships like 9 years into the game's lifespan. But more or less, it's pretty cool that they have this in the game. Hang out with your friends in here, whatever. Now let's move on to the Rockford Hills one. The Rockford Hills one is not, I don't know. I don't like it. I really don't like it's you can't even go inside of it, and it's only 2 cars on display, and it's usually like really expensive cars. And these cars are like the Simeon cars. They are modded, but they're not fully modded. They're just cosmetically modded. So they're modded, so you're gonna pay an extra $100,000 to buy these, which I think is completely stupid. Because like, well, what if you don't like the modifications? You may as well just buy it for cheaper on the website. So it's kind of like a little scam, really, if we're being honest. It's a little scam coming from Rockstar. Oh, maybe they'll buy shark cards to pay an extra $100,000 for this car. I just think it's completely stupid, and you can't go inside of it. It reminds me of this really, like, the way this whole this whole dealership in Rockford Hills is set up. It really reminds me of like an amateur mod menu, like it looks like an amateur modder made this, not like the RP mods, like the GTA RP servers, like not those kind of mods. Like I'm talking about like an amateur mod, like they made it in a few hours. and it's, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like the cars they have on display either, but I assume that the cars are going to rotate every week, just like how it is in the LS car meet area. There's the test track, like the cars rotate every week. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool thing to have in the game. I prefer Simeon's over the Rockford Hills one, but honestly, don't even waste your time buying these cars. Like, what I would do is, if I'm like new to the game, I saw these cars, instead of like going up to them and buying them, like, oh, okay, maybe I'll buy my own version of it on the website instead of wasting like an extra $100,000. You know, that's just me, because then you have to like remove all the cosmetic stuff they added. But I think it's really redundant. They're adding this like this late into the game. Like, this was added in like 2014, even 2015, when the game was like a few years old. I wouldn't mind, but like, you know, the game is like on its last leg. You know, GTA 6 is going to be announced sometime soon, you know? So it's like, what are we doing? Like, we're just like throwing shit at wall. Like, we're just throwing shit at the wall, make sure it sticks. I mean, it doesn't really hurt the game necessarily. Like, I just think it's like unnecessary, you know? The quick editor's note, like a correction. Actually, the Rockford Hills dealership car showroom area, that area, or those cars, they cost the same amount as they do on the websites, which I think is really weird. What the hell is the point in having the showroom, like I was saying earlier? But the one at Simeon's, you will be paying a little bit more for the cars at Simeon's than you will on the website. So if you want to save some money, just buy the cars stock on the website instead of just buying the cars like at Simeon's. But if you like the cosmetics of the game added, then go ahead. But as you can see here, this Hellfire on the website is like, I believe it was $740,000, and the Hellfire here at Simeon's auto shop, or whatever you want to call it, the dealership costs $770,000, while the one on the website costs $745,000. This is how to make that quick correction. So you will be paying more for the cars at Simeon's than you will at Rockford Hills. Rockford Hills, same price as the website. Simeon's dealership, you're paying like a little bit more. So just had to make that correction right there. I believe that's about everything that's been drip fed into the game this week. Nothing really more to really talk about. You know, like I said, we got one new car and we got the 2 showrooms. Like, okay, like it's cool, but it's really unnecessary and it's really redundant. They're adding this late into the game's lifespan. But if you guys did go on and enjoy the video, a like and a comment be appreciated. Subscribe if you're new to the channel if you like videos like this. But yeah, all that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.